New territory. That's where the Mavericks are after a season-opening dud that featured something new and exciting in rookie Dennis Smith Jr. It also displayed something old and disgustingly familiar with the Mavericks' inability to get a rebound when they needed one. But perhaps most curious about the 117-111 loss to Atlanta to begin Dirk Nowitzki's 20th season was the fact that the legend wasn't on the floor to help decide the game in crunch time. No foul trouble. No injury. Just a little fatigue and Nowitzki begging off when coach Rick Carlisle wanted to put him in the game with about 3 minutes to go. To say it was strange not seeing him as a weapon with the game in doubt was strange, indeed. Instead it was Dwight Powell getting almost all the crunch time minutes. "Yeah, I haven't played intense minutes like this since April, really," Nowitzki said. "I felt really flat there in the fourth. I usually come out a little later, and I asked to come out at about 9 minutes to go. I thought Dwight was playing well." Nowitzki, who shot just 4 of 14 for 10 points, did play just over 24 minutes. When he was on the floor, the Mavericks were outscored by 18 points. Defense down the stretch was something he was concerned about. He knows the Hawks would have run pick and rolls at him down the stretch, as they did against Powell, but he felt the backup big man had a better chance. And Powell did make 2 important three-pointers that kept the Mavericks close. But the bottom line was that Nowitzki sat at crunch time. Nobody could remember the last time that happened. "It was strange," J.J. Barea said. "But we're going through transition. And there will be times for sure when he's out there. Of that, there's no doubt. The opener may end up being an aberration. Nowitzki and Carlisle likely will act in tandem when it comes to the late-game lineups. Still, it's going to be wacky all over the place," said Wesley Matthews. "It's going to be that kind of year. We have to thrive in it." Added Nerlens Noel, "Is it weird? I've only been here so long, so I don't know if I could have the feel of it being weird. But coach is going to do his best to put the best lineup out there. Dirk's one of the best finishers in the world. Whoever he wants to put out there is going to be who he wants to close the game out." Noel, incidentally, had a strong game. He was a bright spot with 16 points and 11 rebounds. He didn't miss a shot, going 6-for-6 from the field and 4-for-4 from the line in less than 20 minutes of court time. And then, of course, there was Smith, who had an electric debut with 16 points, 10 assists and 3 rebounds. He said he felt comfortable, particularly after the first possession of the game on which he curled around the Hawks' defense to take a lob pass from Matthews for a two-handed dunk. But he didn't get what he was looking for out of his first NBA regular season game. "Rebound," he said when asked what he didn't do well. "I didn't contribute enough, and that was a focal point coming into the game. I didn't do my part." The Mavericks were ripped on the boards 50-41 and gave up a whopping 56 points in the paint. Hawks point guard Dennis Schroeder had a huge night with 28 points, shining a bright spotlight on the Mavericks' defensive problems in the backcourt. "The rebounding killed us, a difference of 9, Carlisle said. "The second chance points killed us. And we just had too many plays where we over-dribbled, turned it over, and we paid the price." Even down the stretch, when Carlisle made the decision to stick with Powell, things did not go well. Down by just 2 in the final minute, the Mavericks gave up an offensive rebound to Taurean Prince, which he turned into 2 free throws to ice the game. "We were making some headway with him, Powell, out there," Carlisle said. "These things are tough calls. But I'll live with it. The thing I can't live with is we didn't do a good job in the effort areas. And that's on me. I just didn't have these guys ready to play."